Well, what I'm going to show you today is a program called Armitage, which is graphical user interface for Metasploit, which runs on BackTrack5. BackTrack5 is a Linux distribution designed for penetration testing and network hacking. First off, we need to download the ISO from the BackTrack5 website. You're going to need to get release candidate 1, otherwise Armitage won't work. Okay, once we've downloaded the ISO, we need to boot it. I'm using a virtual machine, but you can use a real machine if you want. First command we need to type in is startx to start the graphical user interface. Then we load a terminal. In the terminal we need to type in msf update, which will update Metasploit to the latest version. Now it goes to the internet and downloads some required files. This can take quite a while depending on your internet connection. Once that's done, we need to start Armitage, which we do by just typing in Armitage. We have to click on connect. Then it'll ask us if we want to start Metasploit, and we click on yes. After a while, it'll load Armitage, the program. So the first thing we need to do is scan our network for available hosts or computers. So we click on hosts, nmap scan, quick scan, then we type in the IP address. In my case it's 192.168.1.0/24, which is my IP range. So that's going to do all the computers from 192.168.1.1 up to 192.168.1.254. So the scan's going to take a while as it goes through, and when it finds machines it's going to pop up the information down here in the mmap console window. Once it's complete, it tells you to go to attacks and find attacks. That's going to analyze the machines that it's just found and find out which attacks will run on which machines. Once it's done, it tells us that we can now attack each machine, and the attack will exploit the machine and enable us to gain control of it. So we'll try this Windows machine. Right click, we go to attack. SMB, I'm just going to try this exploit because I know it works. It brings up this Windows. Now we could configure anything, but we don't need to. We can just click launch. And as you can see in the exploit window below, it's now running the attack. And when it's done, it'll go red and have little lightning bolts on it, and you're in control of that machine. So what can we do now? If we right click, we get a meta interpreter. We can then go to interact, command shell, and we've got the command prompt up on that remote machine. Now we could be vicious and delete something. I'm just listing the directories, and I'm just going to create a directory called hacked. So if we check that machine later, we'd see that the person had been hacked. What else can we do? Well, if we go to Explore, we could browse the files if we've got Explorer, or we could take a webcam shot if they've got a webcam. And you can also take a screenshot, which will show you what's on their screen at that time. So that's a quick run through of BackTrack5, Metasploit, and Armitage. I suggest if you want to know more, you go to these people, you go to the websites, links below.